Saint of God, child of Jesus, follower of Christ, the one who has a relationship with him and not just clinging on to religion. Hi, let me encourage you for your new week going forward. You know, today is Sunday and tomorrow is the beginning of a new week. And last week wore us out. Last week tested us, it dried us out, it drained us, it just did us dirty. But we made it through. Look at us now. We are at the beginning. We are on the helm of what is a new week. And let me tell you something. That was only because Jesus was there. Our high priest, who is able to sympathize with our issues, who is able to see us through our trials, he is there with us. He is there making intercession for us, not just for our eternal rest, but for our rest here on earth, because God also promises us that we will have a rest while we are here on earth. And Jesus Christ, he is there carrying you through. You know, he's more than able to come by your side, encouraging you. But if he sees that you cannot make it, he's going to take you up and refresh you. You know, our high priest, it says, is after the order of the one high priest called Mr. Melchizedek. He was a priest of God, the God who overrules. And whenever Abraham was coming from a battle and about to go into another battle with the king of Sodom, Melchizedek refreshed him. He gave him bread and wine so that he could be strengthened. And know that yesterday you went through a battle and you can see another one coming on tomorrow, and you're like, when will it end? My child, my dear, my friend, it will not end, because we live in a world of darkness. But do not be dismayed, because Jesus also lived through a world of darkness as a man, and he went through and he told us that we can be overcomers, and that we are indeed overcomers if we can only trust in him, hold on to him, and know that we can do it. We can do it through him, because he's going to come alongside us, because he's after the order of Melchizedek. He's also our high priest who will refresh us. He will give us what we need to go into our next battle next week, because it will not get any easier, but it will only get better, because we know that we'll become triumphant, because he'll be there with us. But that's only if we cling on to him, grab on to him some more. Do not only go for the hem of his garment, but today hold on to his hand. Today jump into his bosom and rest there. Step into God's rest so that next week can be better for us. And face those troubles that are coming upon you. Let them know that, listen, man, my God is a great God. And if I only say in Jesus' name, whatever I ask and I believe, it shall be done unto me. You know, Hebrews 4 verse 14 tells us that our high priest has passed through the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God. So let us hold fast to our confession. When it says he has passed through the heavens, the Bible doesn't mince words, nor does it waste words. And passing through the heavens, it is the heavenly description of what a high priest on earth would do. They'd pass through 2 rooms onto the third one, which was called the Holy of Holies. And in the Holy of Holies was where God's presence was. And our high priest has passed through the heavenly realms, and now he's seated at the right hand of God. And whenever a priest would enter into the Holy of Holies, they would go there and they would call unto God for the people. And our high priest, Jesus Christ, he's calling unto the Father for us. He's calling unto the Father so that the Father may send us mercy and grace, may send us strength to go through our next week. So face your problems and let them know that we have a high priest, the highest of highs, who is praying for our strength from the Most High God, the God who helps us to overrule and to overcome. And so we will overcome. The problems, they will look like they are big next week. And I'm speaking to myself as well, because I had to tell my soul today, do not be cast down, because look at yesterday, but look at where you are today. And even though tomorrow may seem dark, Jesus is the light of the world, and I have him inside of me. That means I have the light that I need to push back the darkness, and so do you. So be blessed. Go into next week triumphant, even before you have even cleared it onto Friday, Saturday, and Sunday again. Go into next week knowing that you are victorious through Jesus Christ. Be blessed. Be blessed. And by blessed, I mean go with your strength that God has given you. Clothe yourself in the entire armor of Christ, and his favor will be upon you. Have a great week.